Good morning, friends. I'd like to talk to us about starting over, starting afresh. It's not always easy to start over, especially when you think that your mates are way above you, they are way past you, that it's really going to take time. I'd like to encourage you to just start from somewhere. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. Yes, we've painted a very big picture for your future, but you have to start from somewhere. And you don't just have to quit and keep lying. If you fall, you get up and keep moving. If you fall and keep staying on the floor, people will still step on you. You might even die from the stampede. So I'm just trying to tell you to get up and keep moving, no matter how far it is. You might not get as far as you want to, but you will get as far as God wants you to. So from 1 Samuel chapter 13 is the story of how David and his men who had gone out to war came back and found that the Amalekites had raided their town. They even burned down Ziklag. Can you imagine? And they took David's 2 wives. They took almost everybody from the village. Like, they raided their village and left them with nothing. They looted every single thing that David had, he lost. The people started blaming him, and they were threatening to kill him. So David now was so sad, and he started crying. David cried. After crying, he encouraged himself in the Lord. Number one, I like to explain that it's okay to cry. When things don't work out well for you, you don't need to lock up and act all bossy like, I'm a big girl. Big girls don't cry. No, you can actually let it out. Crying helps. It helps you heal. It helps you heal way faster than locking up. Just cry out. King David cried. How much more you? Cry when things are not okay. You can go to your room, lock yourself up and cry. It relieves you psychologically too. After crying, you must encourage yourself just as David did. After crying because of what he lost, because of all the threats the people had on him, like, after crying for all those things, instead of him to slide into depression and give up, he encouraged himself in the Lord. No one else will encourage you when things don't go out well for you. Forget it. All those your best friends, they might not even be there. No one can encourage you the way you can. So it's up to you to take care of yourself, and it's up to you to encourage yourself when things don't go out well for you. Then again, David didn't just stop there. He consulted God. Hey! So you see, after crying about your loss, encourage yourself, then ask God for solution. What do I do? How do I go about it? David asked God, should I chase these people? Am I going to overtake them? Am I going to regain everything I've done? God said, go ahead. Imagine if David did not ask. David might still keep crying, and those people will go far with his family and their wealth and possessions. But no, David is a fighter, he's a warrior. All he was thinking was, I just want to overtake these people, like, get everything. Let me ask God, have fun now. Should I do it? Will I be able to? God say, yeah, go. You can overtake them, and that was it. David set out with his men. So, and of course, we all know this story. He pursued, overtook, and recovered every single thing that he had ever lost that day. Wow. So today, from David's story, I would love us to, number one, yes, learn to cry. Learn to show off your emotions when you're hurt or when things happen to you. It's not bad to do that. It actually helps you heal. Learn to encourage yourself when things go on wrong. Stop beating over a matter. Stop crying too long for something that happened to you. Learn to let go immediately. Just move on. Let it go. Learn to consult God. when things like this happen to you. Consult God and ask him for the way. How are you going to do it? Okay, he might not speak to you like, hey my son, I'm talking. No, it might just be your spirit telling you what to do, instinct or ideas coming. These things come in form of ideas, or something in your spirit keeps telling you something, like you keep hearing a particular instruction or ideas, or even in a dream you can know what to do through your dreams, or things will just start unfolding for you, and you know, this is what God wants. That's after you have prayed and asked him. This is how it happens. And definitely whatever God says you should do, it always happens. Like it happened. Just like for David, God told him he was going to recover all, and he took action. Always take action. You don't just hear and keep quiet about it, or hear and say, okay, later in the future I will do it. You might forget to do it. Immediately do it. Avoid procrastination. David does not procrastinate though. He's a quick man, quick action somebody. He just did it immediately. Always learn to be swift, be proactive. Don't procrastinate. Take action immediately. Before you know it, you'll recover all that you've ever lost. Thank you so much, and God bless you.